don't see us recovering from this.
Oh no.
This is me, Kels.
I'm a butterfly.
And here's my extremely handsome husband, Jay. We've been living and traveling for the past year in our self-converted school bus, Bessie, with our daughter, Pippa. Subscribe to follow our crazy journey of low lows and high highs that all come with living in a bus, as we currently make our way through the southwest of America.
Let's get out, we can leave this city.
Last week, we celebrated Jay's birthday the best way we knew how. Swimming on Lake Mead, golf, and driving our home right through Vegas.
That's Vegas.
We left Vegas and headed to a spot near the Valley of Fire in Nevada. Little did we know our relaxing week was about to come to an abrupt ending. As we were parked there, we noticed our fuel tank had been leaking. We decided this was a problem we just might be able to fix ourselves, especially with the support and help from our good friends Alex and Joe. How's it looking down there? We started off by trying to get the fuel out by siphoning it. After many failed attempts and one too many mouthfuls of diesel, we connected the hose to Alex's water pump and emptied the tank that way.
The guys are gonna try to fix the fuel tank, and I'm gonna go for a run. If it's not one thing, it's the next with BUSLIFE, eh?
I think I got a little carried away. I was on a run and ended up geocaching. Look where I am. Look at this view. That is where the bus is. Oh my gosh. Still have to go all the way up this. Somehow just ended up on this freaking mountain. Our bus is all the way over there. But found it, guys! Yeah!
Alright, update. We're a little bit later in the day now, nearly sunset. Half the bus is tipped out everywhere. We must look like absolutely wrong uns for people who drive by. But Alex and Joe, they're absolute stars today. I was freaking out this morning. They calmed me down, and then we started to look at it logically. So we had to siphon out all my diesel. This is the second batch. The first batch I put into Alex's bus because we only have these many jugs. So now my fuel tank's empty, so I could do the repair. I'll show you the repair now. So I use this stuff, which is meant for like rusted metal, fuel tanks. So it's a bit of me, it's perfect. You can see it here, it's this grey stuff. It cures within 3 to 5 minutes, but then you're supposed to leave it for 60 minutes for it to fully set. So we're going to come back in an hour, spray some of this undercoating on it just to protect it a little bit, and then we'll throw the bracket back on the fuel tank, put the diesel back in the bus, and then hopefully there's no more leaks. Productive day. But with all that stress, we're going to release a little bit. We've got some IPAs, and while the van, Joe and Jill got me a slingshot for my birthday, so we're going to go try that out.
Okay, first one to hit both targets. The losing two are going to finish a beer each.
Wait, I want to be losing?
We've already got.
Close, but no cigar.
I feel like we could be here a while, so I'm going to time lapse this.
Right, let me put the camera down so I can show them how it's done.
Yeah, I know, maybe actually. Wait. Oh, James!
So despite the mayhem, it's a gorgeous sunset.
Good afternoon, everyone. You might notice something. It's gotten quite a bit colder. We're in Nevada, and the temperature has dropped to about 50 degrees. We're being snobs and not used to that, so just adjusting to the new weather. And today we are going to explore the Valley of Fire. Pretty excited to go explore it. Sounds warm, so stay tuned for that.
The Valley of Fire in Nevada is a state park known for its stunning red sandstone formations, the Aztec sandstone, which formed from shifting sand dunes 150 million years ago. Stretching 46,000 acres, the state park is the largest and oldest state park in Nevada, deriving its name from the red sandstone formations which illuminate the valley, especially at sunset, making it look as though it's on fire.
Alright, quick 1 mile hike, and that was gorgeous. So post hike we were heading back, but obviously you know us, we had the geocache, so we quickly pulled over.
It's becoming a problem.
Pretty sure the geocache is up there. Let's go get it. Apparently 0.1 miles away. It's got to be up there. And this time we've got the quiz master coming with us. 400 and something feet. Kelsey went the wrong way. 300 feet. No way. So we came all the way up here for nothing? You got it? Wow. So us boys climbed all the way up here. For nothing. For no reason. Heavy skin. Nice find, baby. Proud of you. Now we've got to do the walk of shame back down. Nice rush of adrenaline. But joke's on Kelsey because we're leaving. Bye, Kels. Our good conscience got the better of us. Here she is. I bet any money when she comes in here, she starts bragging. Watch this.
So cool, guys. It was an ammo can in the desert, and you look so sad, so salty. And it was a memory box of like loved ones that had passed away. It was kind of sad, actually. It was really nice.
Well done, Kels.
The next day we woke up, excited to explore the legendary Grand Canyon. It wasn't long until Bessie decided she had other plans in store for us, though. Our check engine light went on, and we had to pull over on the side of the highway.
The check engine light is off. This is not good. I don't see us recovering from this. Look who's here to save the day, once again.
Luckily, this problem wasn't as bad as it had originally seemed, and it was just a coolant leak. Having problems with a friend by your side somehow makes those seemingly large problems a lot smaller. With a quick trip to Walmart, we thought we could fix this one ourselves, and we were right.
There's these hitchhikers that are trying to come with us in our bus as it's like pulled over on the side of the road. Actually, we're in a Walmart now, but the guy told me that he did drugs last night. He literally told me that. I was like, oh. Number one, I don't really want to be around random people right now, because obviously. And then number two, I don't want to be around someone that's doing drugs. I think we fixed the coolant problem, but now the diesel's leaking a lot. So I think we're gonna have to pull over and try to figure it out. I guess we're with other people. It makes having problems not nearly as bad as it normally is. So fingers crossed. Quick update. We were in the middle of kind of nowhere. So we drove 30 minutes and we went from desert to forest, and it's absolutely beautiful here. And we are still trying to fix the fuel tank. We originally did put on a kind of like an epoxy to try to patch up the initial small hole that was in the tank, and it's just not held up well. It ended up splitting that whole area, and now we have a bigger leak. Sometimes with BUSLIFE this just happens, and we're kind of just dealing with it the best way we know how. And we're feeling very fortunate to have two people here with us who are so willing to help, and it definitely makes this whole experience so much more easy to deal with. So we're feeling very grateful for that.
So we have Alex here and we have Joe, and between the three guys and my mental support, I think we're gonna be able to fix it, hopefully drain the tank and then weld it. If not, we'll just have to bring it to a shop, but just doing the best we can. That's all we can do. But in other news, look at how great and beautiful this area is. It's so Christmassy and I'm loving it.
So it begins. So we've pulled up to this spot. The mission while we're here, drop the fuel tank, see if we can weld it. Delicious.
It is cold out there, so I'm gonna whip up the guys some hot chocolate. They've been working really hard. Got the fire going. It's feeling a lot like Christmas.
End of day one. It is
Well, like day 3, if you count the other days we did.
end of today. So it's like 7 o'clock. Me and Alex have been crawling around in the dirt for the past like 5 hours or whatever. The tank is off.
Whoop, whoop.
So now we're letting the tank like air out, letting all the diesel drain out of it. Then tomorrow we'll wash the tank as much as we can, get rid of all the fumes, clean off the outside, sand it down, all that good stuff. And then we're going to try and weld it, then prime it, paint it, put it back in.
You got this. Easy peasy, right?
We'll see. My gorgeous wife has made us hot chocolates. We're having hot chocolates, and then look at this. She prepared some
Kebabs.
veggie kebabs.
Some shrimp.
Alex, as if he's not done enough today, he's about to go make us some steaks.
And the steaks are...
Oh, you don't beat
It is dirt on your
you
face.
don't beat an Alex steak.
Yeah, you don't. Good job, Jay.
We're a third of the way there, I'd say.
With the guys by our side and some beers in our hands, we made a plan for the next day, to weld the tank back together.
Tank's out, cleaned. Now we're practicing some welds. Not bad for our first ever weld. So this is the problem area. Few little pins. So we've got to pretty much weld a nice bead all the way along this. Too powerful. Oh no.
It soon became clear the tank was too far gone, so we started to call everywhere looking for a new tank. Unfortunately, fuel tanks are a huge liability to have, so it was looking more and more like we'd have to buy a new tank. So today the guys tried to fix the fuel tank, and unfortunately there's just no going back. They welded right through it, and it's just so rusted out that we need a new one. But the guys have been working super hard, and we don't have much to offer them, but I've figured since it's so cold outside, I'll just whip them up a nice warm chicken noodle soup, because it's just good for the soul. We understand that these problems are extremely small compared to what people face on a daily basis, but we still think it's important to share everything with you guys. The good, the bad, the days where nothing seems to go right. We're beginning to realize that getting through these smaller problems will help prepare us for bigger problems that we may face in the future. That, with a positive attitude, the support of our friends, and a little faith, we can get through anything.
Always find your way to higher ground. May you always keep your head held up high. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough.
It's officially cold as balls. So the guys are all out there chopping wood so we can try to warm up the bus a little bit. And I'm going to call this one place AAA buses and pray to God that they have a tank for us. Everyone, Oh, okay, I'm gonna call him.
Tell that you're tough.
With our fuel tank patched up as best we could, all we could do now was hope it would hold for a 2-hour long drive to AAA bus in Phoenix, where we were told we might be able to pick up a used tank. In times like these, all you can really do is have some faith.
You'll always know where to go. You will always keep my heart and soul strong.
So, being stuck here, 1, our water is frozen. 2, we've probably got like 10 gallons in the tank. So, as always, Mary Poppins of bus life, we've come to steal some water. Alex,
Water for the poor.
Can we have some water for the poor?
I don't know, do you deserve it?
You want to tell the audience about your outfit decision today?
Comfort, not style.
Comfort over cuteness.
Comfort over cuteness.
Mustache.
Strong. Plant your seeds and watch them grow. The light will always know where to go. You
I just felt like I looked bad with my hair. I look like I've been crying, but I was cutting onions. Love you guys. Bye. See you guys next time when we get to wear the outfits.